Daojiang Canal has a long history in Jiayi. It was the first hydraulic engineering system built in 1687 during the Qing dynasty. Its main purpose was to irrigate crops. In the old days, there was no irrigation system. The water for irrigation mainly depended on rain. But if farmers only depended on it, this would cause difficulty in irrigation and unsteady harvest. In 1687, in order to improve agricultural development, Admiral Xi Lang started construction of a hydraulic engineering system called the Jiangjun Canal. In 1695, some local gentry from Pimajiao, Taibao village donated money to build a new canal, Daoye Canal, to have more regions for irrigation. In 1715, Zhou Zhongquan, a Zhulo county magistrate, produced a large amount of crops in the Jiayi area by building the Zhulo mountain reservoir and leading the water from the Bajiang River to Daoye Canal and Jiangjun Canal. In 1923, the authorities merged Daoye Canal and Jiangjun Canal into Daojiang Canal. So far, the irrigated area of Daojiang Canal is about 1,300 hectares. The water source of Daojiang Canal mainly comes from the Bajiang River and its tributary, the Qilan River. In 1923, because water from the Bajiang River was led to Lantan Lake, there was no water for Daojiang Canal. Therefore, an underground catchwater was built to deliver the water of the Qilan River to the Bajiang River. And then, with the headworks method, the water gates would lead the water flowing into Daojiang Canal. Daojiang Canal goes past downtown Jiayi. Daojiang Canal passes through Fangcao Village, Anliao Village, and Meiyuan Village. Daoye Canal starts from Meiyuan Village and flows into Chongqing Road and Minsheng Park. Jiangjun Canal flows from Xinmin Campus of National Jiayi University and Xingjia Elementary School. The water quality of Daojiang Canal is a big problem. Some of the factories and farms are near the origin of the Bajiang River, which may cause ecological pollution. Because of urban development, this leads to no separation for irrigation and drainage, and domestic wastewater from both sides of the canal flowing into Daojiang Canal. These situations may cause food safety and health problems. In order to improve the water quality of Daojiang Canal, some locals, officials, scholars, and college students gathered together to discuss the solution. They decided to implement community development and actively proposed methods to improve and preserve culture, which will be implemented for at least more than 10 years. There are many scenic spots that are worth preserving along Daojiang Canal. They include Jingse Culture, Wetland Landscape, and Yuliao Evacuation Spot. Da Shizuo introduced new techniques for conservation of water and soil and marketing concepts. It is a good example of environmental education with agriculture landscapes in Jiayi City. Yuliao Evacuation Spot was discovered during an agricultural survey in 1940. This also unveiled a story about kings of the three mountains and villagers conserving the canal. With the authorities and locals' help, a detention wetland was built and was a good example of water control and ecological conservation. Many villages use the water from Daojiang Canal to irrigate crops. Daojiang Canal has experienced a lot of changes in these 300 years. But the one thing that hasn't changed is the cultural assets and ecology that coexists with it. And these assets will be passed on to the next generation.